Hello and welcome to the Machinist News Network. I'm Deirdre Kanievsky. Protecting IAM members and the flying public is priority number one for the Machinist Union's Transportation Department. But the union can't do it alone. And that's why General Vice President Robert Roach Jr. carried the IAM's concerns to Capitol Hill.
And we don't think it's that our passengers, the United States passengers, should be subject to unsafe aircraft, that our employees that work over here, some of them our members, should be losing their jobs or being forced to take concessions because there's an unfair advantage in some of the locations where the planes, in our view, are not being properly maintained.
Most of the planes in the air are maintained or repaired overseas. Some in countries that don't believe in ideas like labor rights or paying a fair wage. That has the IAM worried that the men and women working overseas to keep these incredible flying machines in the air may not be totally qualified for the job.
Now, the issue is that they're not subject to the same testing, to the same requirements and restrictions that our mechanics are here. They're not drug tested. They're not required to speak English. All the maintenance manuals are in English.
That's why General Vice President Roach went to Capitol Hill. Testifying before the Aviation Subcommittee of the U.S. House of Representatives, Roach explained to lawmakers that immediate changes need to be made to protect the flying public and the world.
Because the FAA just doesn't have the money to provide the inspectors to go overseas to inspect these shops. And when they do go over, they have to give a 60-day notice that they're coming over. Unlike in the United States, they just show up and start checking things out.
The early one is leaving at 5.
The IAM believes that this is an issue of safety and maybe even national security. The Machinist Union hopes to see the American public stand with them on this matter.
This aircraft, unlike a car, cannot pull over to the side when it has a problem. And so there should be more of an awareness to the flying public so that they can get involved, so they can contact their congressman or say to a United Airlines, a Delta Airlines, you know, we have a problem with these planes going to overseas to be maintained.
The IAM wants Congress to take a close look at the recent FAA bill and find ways to bring this type of maintenance work back to the United States and put into place the tools to make sure that every plane in the sky is at its peak. For more Machinist news, you can log on to goiam.org. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.